Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain how the ownership module works in Quotestream. So we're open to Boeing, and right now we are looking at the holders. The symbol's in the top left. In the drop downs, we have holders and insiders. In the current holders drop down, our next options are owners, funds, owners and funds. Owners being large ownership groups, funds being mutual funds or ETF ownership groups, and then there's a combo for both. Sometimes they mix and match. We also have the ability to look at current positions and history. So to start out, we're looking at Boeing and the holders, owners, their current positions. We can see here we have a list of owner name, the percentage of the outstanding shares that each owner group holds, their current position, the percentage of their portfolio that is of the owner's portfolio that is attributed to Boeing. The change, their most recent change as of the most recent position date that was reported, and the source of the information. If we want, we can stay in the holders section and go to funds. And it has the same, we have the fund name instead of the owner name, the same few fields here, percentage and positions and whatnot. But then we have a little more information regarding the fund, the total equity assets of the fund and the investment style, their turnover percentage, and details on that, as well as orientation, whether it's passive or active, whether they're looking to maintain with a benchmark, like say the S&P 500, or be active and beat it. And so you have the list, and you can see, you can scroll down, and there's quite a big list for, especially, ticker symbols like BA, which is Boeing, and it's a very large cap company. Probably everyone that has to do with the Dow has a piece in that. That's just part of it. So we looked at the owners, we looked at the funds. Let's look at owners and funds. And you're going to see it's relatively the same in the layout. It's just we have details for both owners and funds. And so if it's an owner, you're going to see certain details aren't available. That are the fund details that are included. As you see, owners versus funds. Funds has that extra bit in the combo. If we have the information available, we will display it. You just scroll down and you can see we have a parent group such as Vanguard and all the individual funds that are within it. You can see how it lays out and how to use the tool, the holders, owners, and funds option. Now, if we go to owners, and instead of current position, we're going to want to look at history. Let's bring that up. So we have all the large owners, and we can see their current position, the most recent change, and quarter-to-quarter changes on their holdings going back to 2018. So you can scroll through and you can see who has made changes for each quarter. Obviously, we're going to go green is an increase, red is a decrease, and white remains neutral. This is also available for funds and owners and funds. Now let's look at insiders. I'm going to switch the symbol to a Canadian symbol for the sake of having both available within the demo video. Let's go with TD. So you see we have the holders for TD here, but in this video, now we're going to switch to the insiders by clicking on the holders drop down where it currently says holders and changing to insiders. you can go back and forth between the two. So now we're looking at the insiders for TD on the Toronto Stock Exchange. It's currently set to transactions. So we can see every transaction that has been made, that has been registered. You see the source here on the far right, source being SETI in Canada. And we have a list of our insider name, the relationship to the company, the transaction type, the ownership form, whether direct or indirect, number of shares, price, trade value, the type of holding, their current positions, and the most recent update. So that's the date of the actual transaction. You can see there's also a state column, and this has various details that is maybe provided within the form. And we have amended transactions, original transactions. We can see some changes were made for insider with TD, Leo Salam. And that was on September 11th of 2019. We can see some changes were made, and it was all updated, and everything, the table is updated accurately. We have the combo of direct and indirect holdings will total the current positions. And so you can go down and you can look as far as we have with the details. These ones that you see at TD Bank are sometimes a company will, purchase on behalf of the company for a variety of reasons. They are still classified as insider, but the relationship will be straight up issuer versus something, say, senior officer of issuer. Now let's look at the current position. So we're going to look at current positions for insiders. And so we have a nice list here, and we have every insider within the company. And you can scroll down and look through. Currently, we're sorting by current position. And by the way, you can click on the column headers and you can sort based on any parameter. And you can do that in the others too. So if you went to holders and you went to current position, you might want to change sorting based on percentage of portfolio or change. If we go back to insiders and we're looking at current positions, we can sort by, relationship, insider name, direct holding, current positions, and so on. You might want to have it as position date so you can see when what the most recent transactions are for insiders based on their current positions. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel to see more of our tutorial videos.